In this video, we'll take a look at assigning rooms in Google Calendar. So here I am in Google Calendar. I'll take a look at the blue room, Drum Suite 107, orange, purple, I missed the green, and the teal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 6 rooms. We can see them all populating under our certain days. Let's take a look at today, April 6th. And we can see that at 3 p.m. only the teal booth is taken. At 3:30 we have the green booth, the purple booth, and at 3:35 the teal booth will be taken. It doesn't look like there are any double bookings. Now this system is designed to take care of double bookings, as in not allow us to double book. However, there are some holes that still allow double booking, which we'll cover in this video and attempt to explain how to avoid those pitfalls. Let me travel back to the week view. If I click on the day view of tomorrow, we can see these little ghosted out figures right here, these 2 cells. It says Elijah Contreras, green room, Mitchell Miller, green room. Now it looks like orange, what would be green, blue, the actual green, and teal booth are taken. So I'll click on this and take a look at green booth, Donald Kearney. I wanted some more details. Let's take a look at what's going on. Okay, it says guitar. So we know it's Donald Kearney, so let's take a look at what's going on with the other green booth at that time. This one's 4:35, Elijah Contreras. This one's 4:40, Michael Contreras. Okay, it says green booth, Christopher Marino. And if you want to check out more details, this one says piano. So let's back up. I'll deselect all of the booths and then select Chris Marino and Donald Kearney. See what's going on. So we have those 2 students right here. I'll click on, oops, sorry. Let me bring that back up. Let me deselect Christopher so we only have Donald. Click on the Elijah Contreras. Yeah, so he's guitar. Let me travel back to the week view. Remember on this day right here. Let me week forward, week forward, week forward. Yeah, it looks like Elijah Contreras is consistently in that 4:35 slot. Okay, let me travel back to present day. I'll deselect Donald, select Christopher. Micah Contreras is at 4:40, week forward, week forward. So he's been staying at that as well. So they're both during that time slot. What I'm doing there is checking to make sure that it's not just a makeup or a one-time thing. So it looks like they're pretty consistently double booked. Let me grab my green booth. I can see that ghosted out green booth figure. If I week back, I can see that they were double booked. Week back, yep, they were double booked still. So this is a problem that's been going on for a while. I'm assuming it just hasn't gotten taken care of because one of the instructors has just traveled to another booth. That's totally fine, but I want to fix it in the schedule to make sure there's no problem in the future. So we'll take a look at Donald. I'll click on the Contreras cell, and he's guitar. I'll click on my room section over here to assign him the room. When I click on rooms, this pops up, show available rooms only. Leave that selected. Always leave that selected. Under this, it said for this event. Well, I want to do this on a regular weekly basis. So I want for the next 10 events. Ideally, we'd have it for ever without end. However, there's not an option for that. So we will settle for the next 10 weeks. What it is, it means week after week for the next 10 weeks on this Thursday, for the next 10 Thursdays, Suite 107, Drum Suite 107 is available. So we can take that as it is an open room. We can use it. Down here, I will deselect the green room, remove this resource from this event. So yes, I want to remove that. And you can restore it if you didn't mean to do that, but I did. So I will now select Drum Suite 107. You see that it populates in the Where section. And that's it. I'll leave my regular color. It's repeating, and just hit save. Editing recurring events. This is a very important section as well. We need to make sure that we click the right one. Do I want this change that I made to be applied to only this event, all following events, or all events in the series? And there are more explanations on the side here. It's all following events. I want this to happen on a regular basis. I'll click that. Send updates. Don't send. If you had emails attached to these events, that's where you may want to send updates. However, at the moment, we don't do that. But in the future, if we do, that's how to do it. And that's pretty much how to take care of that event. Let me populate the green room again, and we'll see that Micah Contreras is that Christopher cell. That occurs right there. If I go to the Drum Suite 107, there's Elijah Contreras. So at that time, there are no longer any double bookings. I'll take care of this Mitchell Miller. I've already taken a look at this, and I know that Donald's going to be changing from the green booth to a different one. So I'll X out the green booth, go to rooms, click the 4 next 10 events. And since he's a guitar, well, I'll put him in the blue booth. Why? Because the Drum Suite 107, we typically want to keep available for drum students. We can put a piano in the blue booth, a violin, pretty much anything except for drums. But steer clear of drum suites unless it's a drum student. If you absolutely need to take it, go ahead and take it. But right now I'm going to put him in the drum booth. I'm sorry, I'm going to put him in the blue booth. For the next 10 events, good, save all following events, don't send. Let's take a look at that green, and look, no more double bookings in the green booth. We'll populate these 2 cells, see that we are all set. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right, so we don't see any more ghosted out cells. So that means no double bookings. We are all set.